Alright, so we got the arrow pick from Shadowringer and Maid. 4-star Awakened Maid, the second pick. I don't own Maid, so I don't know anything about the constellations. Asenya third pick, and Healer took Araz as the second pick. Destina after that, and now Edward Elric. Alright. Pretty nice against Senya's Provoke, but that would be if Provoke lands on Ed, but I think it's more for Airwell stun, yeah? But, because Airwell is counter Airwell, so maybe you're looking for that, and also Maid stuns in S1 as well. Look, I'm just a champion RTA player. I'm not even that good, I just play games, but I'm doing my best here. We're hovering, waiting, taking the time. Gotta take your time in RTA. Honestly, I think I would be a good RTA player if they gave me like double the time needed to select, because during the last like pick, you get like 30 seconds, I swear. And we have the Landy pick come out.
I'll eliminate you.
They do have some decent. Okay, Spez Gaming. Yep, that is a Spez comp. We got 2 stuns available for us. No extinction on the other side, so we could rely on that in Maid if we don't get it skipped by Ed, or if we don't like provoke Ed Sting.
I will fight as long
Oh,
as
Cowrick. No speed contest from Healer, but yeah, and if he speed contests, that could be an easy ban, but it might just be a ban for ban here, where ban Cowrick and ban his speed contester. Politica really does do stuff there. Oh,
Just like
Flurry. You'll never see it coming. Flurry. Okay, so Flurry's gonna open up, and we'll see what happens there. That will only apply on one unit.
Working too hard.
Oh shoot. Am I gonna get copyrighted for Promise? He made it out the lobby music. Whatever, I'm not monetized anyways, whatever. Oh, the resistance, okay. Then I think it's, yeah, it's just in Shadow's favor right here. Shadowringer's favor. I think it is, because, I mean, you could just put the S3 up. Yeah.
burn.
Everybody has immunity on the second side, so you won't get too much value. And even if you did S2 to like boost Landy up, would it be worth? Because you're not gonna kill anybody with that S1. Maybe you could have got an S3 off there. I don't know. I'm guessing that he couldn't get an S3 off from all the buffs on the other side, and that's why he didn't do that. And he'd rather just take the S3 to get the defense up to keep his team alive. The Senya goes before the Landy, so the Landy keeps the immunity on, and this is actually a very slow Landy. I think that's what it seems like, right? What if it's like destruction set Landy? I don't know. It's Landy. Landy's another one of those units that can build and everything. All right, we got 2 stuns on the Araz and the Flurry. Flurry already did her job, and Araz doesn't have S2, so we're not gonna see a defense break, but we are gonna see Landy cycle this team more. Even though those 2 are stunned for now, we'll see them cycle later since we have the speed buff. Destina doesn't really need to do anything here, unless they want to S2 combat readiness. Contemplating. Healer wants to contemplate. Bastion.
Get ready, everyone.
Man, I wish I had another Bastion. You know, I don't know why there are no more Bastions. They only put 6 max, and I got rid of all of them and put them on my baby truck. But back to the fight. Enough about me. We landed decreased hit chance on Flurry and Landy.
I made it in the nick of time.
Right now, this Flurry is like 0 value as of right. 0 value, hasn't landed an S3 got resisted and is just provoked, not doing anything. But this Landy is a tank Landy, I think. Plus we have the Araz barrier that could proc and protect this Landy even more. We don't have defense break on the second side, but we do have Spez. So if we do land a stun on this Landy, Spez goes nuke, bang bang. Too bad Landy is flat, so Spez can't really like show off his thing, but you know. Alright, countering. Infinite provoke. The Flurry value is very questionable, but maybe we'll see something. You know, this is just an RTA tournament. RTA tournament from the guild. We're all having fun here. Seeing Flurry probably made everybody like, yo, it's Flurry. So respect for the Flurry pick, because that's something we haven't seen in a while, and we do miss that. Respect the Great Landy comes out. Alright. Okay. 12k damage on the arrow. Huge amount of damage on arrow. Arrow is on half HP. And Landy's back on immunity due to the ARAS S2. So what value are we gonna get out of here due to the immunity? Keeping Flurry provoked. We're just trying to get rid of Flurry.
Alright, let's do this.
I guess the value of Flurry here is just like being a tank stick. Oh man.
Leave it to me.
Is that another? No, it's an S1. But the S1 will kill Spez. We lose the value. And now we only have Senya to do the damage here. This is really rough here. Oh, but the maid revive comes out.
I'm back, baby!
Increase effectiveness here, but there's nothing we could really do. Landy is on like infinite immunity due to that ARAS. What are we aiming for? Just aim for the Landy. Alright. What does Fez go for? He's just got a... I don't even know what abilities he has up. Let me go check. Alright, he has... His S2, is it up now? Thing is, he's probably dead this time. But he does have S2 if he does get to kill again. But this Landy has an S3, so this Spez is guaranteed dead. And this arrow might actually even die as well, because Landy's attack has been going up with the Frenzy and her own passive ability. No crit though. Does arrow have like... Arrow. What is this? Escort. Okay. Maybe the Landy just doesn't have max crit. I don't know. Kills the arrow like I said. And this is Gab Senya. So our only sustain here is for Maid. And the Maid S3. When is that gonna appear again? We still have Destine S2 and S3. So the sustain is huge on this other side from healer.
I protect. That's what I do.
The Flurry pick was questionable, but this team is just very nice. We have immunity on Landy the whole time, so Senya gets no value off of her things. Oh, but the script from Arrowell, it's counter Landy. I think that was the first counter I saw. No wonder. Counter Landy, I haven't seen that in a long time. It is, so it's counter Landy, it's counter Bloodstone, and we have the S3 again. And I think if this just crits everybody, it's just a win from healer side. Critting everybody? Alright. I mean, does Senya have S3 here? If Senya has S3 here? No, Senya does not have S3 here. And we're gonna soul burn. Darn. Darn. What do you want to do here? You don't have the Healy. Yield the round. Alright, so the first round of the best of 3 goes to healer. And now the second round begins. The first pick goes this time to... Well, we gotta see. I didn't see. Spez ban, Landy ban. Okay, just banning the units played.
I made it in the nick of time.
I want me an Arrow too, but I don't have gear. These guys have gear though. Proud of my guildmates. I don't know. Alright, so ARAS. So it's like tank versus tank. So far these guys have only played tanky so far. We have the ARAS Zestina. Their standard that hides everything. You don't know what you're gonna do. And we have Arrowell made once more. Hiding, we don't know what he's gonna do, but he can't do Spez. So the fact that he picked 2 stuns without Spez shows like, oh, what is Shadowringer gonna do now? Because we thought his comp was like, oh, Spez comp. But now we see the Senya here again. Healer, what will he do? So far, these are literally all mirrors. So now, maybe he picks Flurry again, but he can't pick Landy. Waiting for this pick, taking his time. Lilith, nope, it's Edward Elric. Edward Elric for the provokes again.
You may try to define.
Ooh, Fire 10A.
Before you know it.
Oh, there's a Shu. I feel like Shu's probably gonna have to be the ban from healer side. Double ice in reaction to the double fire. He'll have to ban one of those ice units. He's gonna take Rimuru. It's gonna be a Rimuru ran. I think Shadow's gonna have to ban Rimuru, and then healer's gonna have to ban like Shu. Oh, he goes for the Ed ban. Alright, and so the second round begins. Rimuru opens up. Damn. 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 Holy. Ah, well, it is a bruiser team. So I was like, whoa, what the frick? How fast is this Rimuru? But okay, never mind. I forgot it was a slower team. But this is a slow Red 10A. I've never seen Red 10A played in RTA, so I wouldn't know how she would be played. But I would think she would be played fast because she's a debuffer. Alright, here we go. We see the Rimuru passive in action, grabbing the escort. But escort applied to the whole team doesn't work, so I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure how that works, how escort applies to a whole team. Try and get this Red 10A stunned or script the buffs. There you go. The script, full on script, and the stun. Oh, but this Dina gets to go before, so she could cleanse here. Does the S2. Alright. An S1. The sleep. Holy. Red Sage Battle? That's what I would say. Where's the 10A skin? In the chat. That is true. Where is the 10A skin? The Red 10A skin was probably one of the most popular skins alongside the Spectre Tenebria legendary skin that they did. I mean, it's Tenebria. Nicknamed Tenabe.
Let us meet again.
Alright, here's the Tenebria S3. I don't even know what it does. But we will see what it does after this. Oh my god, the defense break and the sleep. Landing on the Senya and Arrow. Arya is still on. But I don't think Arya has used her S3 yet. Trying to bait out the AoE from the other side. But Rimuru's S3 has been saved just for that as well. Does Arya do any debuffs? I think she puts decreased hit chance on, and that's why they. And that's why he banned Ed.
You will regret this.
We don't S3, we do S3 here. 12k HP Arya. Attack up on this Rimuru. But this will probably still do at least like 12k damage probably. But the barrier might save this Arya from dying. Oh, but it's proof of valor Arya. Sorry about the cut there. Stopped recording for a few seconds. Sorry about that. But so far, all the units are still on the board.
Immature.
Radiant light.
The Arya did indeed survive.
Foolish.
Oh my, how cute.
Let's check. May didn't even use her S3, so the Arya just survived that apparently. Alright. This made S3 cleanse. Well, we'll see now. That's literally me while watching RTA or playing RTA games. I'm just like, I don't know what the unit does. That backfires at me for not knowing, but you know, that's just how it is.
From the path of righteousness
There we go.
shall be punished.
Red 10A will probably be out of the field soon. Still gets. Oh, who gives the healing?
You haven't heard
Oh,
Shadow Elves.
Destina artifact with Amelia's artifact thing.
Should we get started?
Araz, what does the Araz have? The spells the.
Enemies
I
approaching.
think I don't remember what buff was on her, honestly. But she still has the attack buff, which is most important here. Who does Rimuru want to go for here? Oh! Oh, maybe he didn't S3 that one. I'm just not sure.
In the light's name.
Ooh, Senya getting low. But we still do... No, we don't. We don't have the mate S3. We have the Destina S3 coming out right here, bringing everybody back to full HP. These guys are playing a huge sustained game.
Hello! How may I help you?
Slow, very, very, very tanky units. We're gonna be Frenzy gaming out here. We're already on Frenzy 5.
Take this!
Defense rate lands on Senya, and Senya is down. We have Arya still on the field. Oh, and the health has started decreasing for the Frenzy as well. I can see that it's 10k HP. Yep, everybody's health pools have max health pools have dropped down a bit.
You may try.
So everyone's getting a little bit more vulnerable. Man,
For you.
these guys, I don't know what they did to communicate that they're playing the Bruiser game together.
Don't be afraid. Beast of the West.
Oh my, how cute.
Once again, the Senya's down.
I hope you're ready.
Did you
The sleep.
immature?
Full on sleep on the team. Full on control from healer's side. I don't think Shadowringer can really come back from this. The effectiveness will just keep going on higher, so the effect resistance on your Arya is negligible. It doesn't matter at this point.
In the light's name.
It's over. It's over. It's over. One more round to play for healer to win. I don't know if I should add this, but I am watching Worlds while watching this at the same time. But I've been putting my focus on this more. But you know, T1 versus JDG, if you guys haven't watched it already, and like League of Legends, this is a 6 series. Watch the VODs if you haven't. This is my own plug. No, not sponsored. But here we go. Bellion and Fire 10A ban. This time, Bellion was a unit that wasn't even played at all yet.
Protect.
We have the Arrowell pick from Shadowringer again. Let me guess, Arrowell and Maid.
I'll protect you.
Oh, because the Aras is gonna be Destina. Oh, we have the Amelia pick. Going for, that has to be going for like a faster comp here.
Radiant light.
Oh, taking the Destina now that the healer hasn't taken it. Waiting on this pick. We're wondering what healer's gonna do. But it's probably not a cleave, but typically when I see Amelia, I think, oh, they're cleaving. But with the Aras pick, Aras always says that you're not cleaving because you can't really pivot with him. He's always like keep your back unit alive unit, so he's always for the slower players.
Don't ever think you'll make it out alive.
So we're probably just gonna see Amelia boosting relatively slow, but we're getting attack. Ravi hasn't been played at all yet. We see the Ravi legendary skin, but is he gonna play it? The Polytease hover, but these are just hovers. No, we don't really know until we know.
Who's
BBK. I don't know which BBK this is. Typically when you see BBK, it's an effect resistance BBK. Peyra. It's the Peyra hover, so we're hovering in the blue category. I'm not sure how healer sorts his characters. I sort by CP, everybody else seems to sort by grade, which makes sense, but then it's like, oh, my dark units are all the way at the bottom. Then again, with grade, you always know what each unit is, but like, to each your own. I know where my CP units are at this point as well.
Get ready, everyone.
Oh, Edward Elric and Senya taking the Edward Elric to counter the Peyra. Mercedes, what do we want to do here? I don't think this team can survive Mercedes' damage at all. Actually, Ed can, but at the same time, Ed can't really kill Mercedes. And I'd guess this is a really tanky Mercedes due to how I've seen the playstyles play through here. And there we go, we have the Arrowell and Mercedes ban.
If you wish to die.
Peyra opening up. What are we gonna see? Are we gonna see an S3 or only an S2? If it's only S2, then we get to see Calric go.
You think you can take me?
So because he didn't S3, he doesn't get the extra turn. But at the same time, Ed doesn't get the chance to counter. Soulburn and Crease cooldown on BBK. BBK has no value as of right now. Her damage won't be enough to do any good chip, and it's a very, very tanky BBK, so I'm guessing
So I'll become ash.
Should we
Whoa.
get started?
Honestly, whoa.
Purifying flame.
So, I'm guessing healer's playstyle right here is playing for the frenzy, tanking up your units as much as possible, letting their attack go up over time while you keep them alive. That seems to be his style of play as of right. But both sides play fairly tanky. The only non-tanky unit here is Calric, of course. Edward Elric. The S3, what did he target? The Araz. We're gonna keep this BBK at high HP, but now Calric is coming up soon. It's probably still has ER on the BBK, but just very low attack. No ER on the BBK. Instead, the health is just for tanking and living, I guess. Alright, and we have the Calric S3 penning the defense. Doesn't do anything to BBK with the defense buff and the thick Araz barrier. We do keep this Baby K provoked and silenced, but here we have the Amelia cleanse. I don't know if she cleanses all debuffs, but okay, she only cleanses like 2 debuffs, so we get to keep the provoke on the BBK. Very important. Stun, silence on Araz. Holy shit, damn! Calric really got no HP. But that's Calric. I'm like, damn, made Araz look like a DPS there. Holy. No provoke landed on the Para, and Para could just poke Calric. Oh, but we have the silence, but the stun is still on Para's S1. Oh, but we don't have the proc. We don't have the proc. That's crucial here. We keep silencing the Araz. Tanky boys with the defense buffs. Amelia is not as sustainable as a healer as Destino, so the sustain game lies on Shadowringer's side on this point, honestly.
I'll protect you.
I think he has an S2 here. He does have the S2. He has a silver and S2. That doesn't even kill Calric. Oh my god, that's also crucial again. But we have to see if this Para could get provoked by Senya here. Because
Enemies approaching.
we have to provoke the Para here. So that Calric doesn't risk dying. There you go. Out of the board. No revives on healer's side at all. No Destina, no Maid, no revives.
I will fight as long as I stand.
Shadowringer, the battle looking in his favor. 4v3. He knows that it's not an effect resistant BBK. Does the S2. Keeps resetting this BBK. This BBK has no value. Only S1. It's tanky as heck. No damage. Ed. S1. Holy, look at the Ed damage now. And the lucky dual attack.
If you want me to.
There we go. The Calric S3 once more. And that's it. That's the end of the battle. BBK's out.
Radiant light.
Shadowringer takes a round. Avoiding the sweep, Shadowringer takes a round. This takes the match to 1-2. Now it's either Shadowringer has to go for the reverse sweep, win 2 more, or healers still comfortably sitting at needing to win 1 more match. But as the matches go on, we're gonna see more bands going out.
Alright, let's do this.
Araz, first pick.
As long as I'm holding the spear,
FCC, alright. DJB is banned.
Don't be afraid.
We don't know the unit. That's the mystery. We don't know the units. Maybe he'll play an OpSig playstyle. Which playstyle is healer looking for? The Senya Angle. As of right, they have no immunity. Cycling through all the units. It's Araz once again, so we're not going to see any. I don't think we're going to see any cleaves this time, which is quite surprising. A lot of this guild are cleavers. But here, this is Battle of the Bruisers. Battle of the Bruisers. The sheer tankiness of each team here is just immense, honestly.
don't come near me.
The Stene Shadowringer is currently lacking in AoE,
Going to lose.
but we have to see what he's gonna go here for you. Because this 5th pick decides who he's gonna ban. Waiting and seeing. Because we have to wonder who healer is relying on too. Because I feel like he might ban Shu here just because he want Ed to work, but no, he bans the Calric here. Bans the Calric here. Oh my. I'm not sure if Cowrick would have won faster than the fake Acidica, but I guess from the last match he deciphered that the Cowrick is just faster than his unit.
How did these rumors start?
Now, are we gonna see the S3 from fake Solidica right here or not? Shu still has immunity, so we can't really do anything there. Putting on the FCC.
Here's your reward. Maybe I'm
The 5-turn increase on the FCC. FCC will not be doing anything, but she still has her passive barrier. But FCC is so vulnerable, taking so much damage, already at half HP. And you could do the S2 here if you would like. You just cement the damage even more. Right now, his only damage dealer is indeed Edward Elric.
I hope you're ready.
So he is really worried about that Shu. If the Shu, he has no revive. So if the Shu just kills his Ed, it's GG's for him. Ed not in the back row either. So I believe he's playing a lifesteal Ed at this point.
Want me to take care of that?
The S3 from Shu to give the immunity and crit resistance.
I smell
Ed
living
gets
creature.
less damage in, but now we have
You leave me no choice.
the silence landing on Edward Elric. Edward Elric, he can't react no more. He's shut down. The counter coming in from Shu, taking down half of Politica's HP, activating the ARAS barrier. She's safely under the guiding light, but that also negates the value of the barrier as well. But it will keep her safe from counterattacks, I guess.
That's right.
The flurry coming out.
I'll protect you.
Actually landing on the Mercedes this time. I'm guessing the Mercedes around 150 ER, around there. Meanwhile, the Arrow from earlier is probably like 250 ER.
Burn!
Because that's how this flurry is going to land at. Now we have the A-Raz S3 coming out. Sober and S3 to cycle through faster. Let's see how much damage it does. 11k damage, but now we can do the Destina S3 here. Oh, Destina S2. Also a full cleanse. 3k HP healed, back to half HP. No souls on Shadowringer side. S1. Keep going on Ed. This way Ed doesn't get his value.
Just follow my lead.
We don't have an S3 on FCC. Go for the provoke on Flurry.
Keep it up.
This is just free reign for Shu. Yeah, just go for the
These rumors
Ed.
start.
Just go for the Ed here. He's not protected by an ARAS barrier. ARAS barrier was already procced on the Politica, and he's on the back row.
Is that all
They
you
are still tanky, but they don't have the sustain of healing their team. The only hope is the lifesteal Ed just keeps going and going. He did sober in the S3. It's 2k from that, but the Shu counter instantly takes away.
Alright, let's do this.
Instantly takes away some of the health earned there. Just a small amount because the barrier proc. But Shu keeps countering, and healer decides, nope, this is not gonna work out. Shu is just gonna steamroll my team, and now we are at 2-2. Shadowringer could actually go for the reverse sweep. Healer seeming to have lost his steam after the first 2 wins. Maybe the bans have just been getting to him now. Game 5 is here. Round 5 start. Now is the question. Are they still going to play really tanky? Because we're going to see the bans here. And it's probably just going to be tank bans. Yep, we have 2 tank bans. I'm guessing Edward Elric is going to be the main factor here now, because we don't have the C Meru anymore.
If I must fight.
We have the ARAS, we have the Destina. These have been the typical picks for throughout the Bruiser battles. So it seems to be a stable ARAS and Destina. You know, keep it really tanky, all good. Cowrick, second pick, brought out. Shadowringer is saying, pull out, pull anything you want. I will soul burn and reset their turn. I will reset your team. There's no Bellion on the field, I have my souls. But the Shu pick coming out, 2 fire picks.
How incompetent.
2 ice picks on the other side as well. Are we gonna see some reactionary counters here? Oh, the cleave! The cleave brought out. I was saying that if you pick ARAS, you are never going cleave. because he just does nothing for your cleave. But here we have him brought out, but the Peyra, Aras has 0 value here because if Peyra gets to play, bro, she could just S3 and just negate that barrier anyways. So how are we gonna see this? It's probably looking to be a Peyra ban angle. Healer probably has to play another opener here, or just bulk up even more so that the C Pablo doesn't even matter to him. Because as of right, C Pablo is the strongest source of damage for this team if he were to just go for a whole bruiser team. Because Kalric can do a very lot of damage, and he does do a lot of damage, but he will not instantly annihilate your team like C Pablo would do. We're gonna see here the BBK pick. It's the last hover. Oh, quickly going to RB. Is it gonna be an RB ban? But we have to ban Peyra as well. But we just don't know. It's mind games over here. It's the ban mind games. Which units is gonna be your team? What's your team comp gonna be? And what are you gonna do to your enemy team if you ban this person? Because there's just so many options. You ban RB, then like maybe you'll be fine, but Peyra's still there to take away your buffs. So how the Peyra ban has come out, C Pablo has been banned, and this is looking really, really rocky for Shadowringer. Because how are we gonna take care of this RB? And it's probably like a degen RB. How are we gonna kill it? Unless you just perfectly time the skill nullifier, I don't think you could really win this.
I fight for myself.
Harrick going first. It's a slower Faithless Litica. Sobered S2 on the Sage Bow. Brand going. We're gonna hit. Luckily, they do not have unbuffable, but the shoe is on the field. How are we gonna kill her?
Slash your justice in two.
Harrick would really need to land his S3 here. Degen RB countering.
Let's do this.
What are we planning to do here? S3, tank and bulk up. But we're not going to be able to kill this RB right now if we just use the skill nullifier. Oh, it was damage Faithless Litica. You caught me off guard, Shadowringer. Holy. Alright, so I think the skill nullifier is on. No, it's not. I thought it was on. But the defense buff, holy, so tanky. What the heck? Or is this like no damage from the RB? Because now we could even put a skill nullifier on. The shoe's probably dead here. The shoe's dead. I thought the shoe was a problem. I thought we had no damage. But the Faithless Litica, the DPS Faithless Litica going in, destroying them.
Don't be afraid.
Skill nullifier taking off of Kalric here. We have the S3. We're gonna bring shoe back. But I think the shoe is just dead. This S3 should probably kill, even if it misses. Even if it misses, it should still kill. And it doesn't miss, and it kills.
I'll get rid of all of you!
RB is already rezzed. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Your Sage Bow isn't gonna carry the game, and it's over. It's over. The reverse sweep has happened. Healer has lost against Shadowringer. Destina just standing there, respectfully just letting the game play out, not yielding.
Beast of the West.
Yep. Just keep it going. Keep it going. But congrats to Shadowringer. He lost the first two, and got many of his units banned. I mean, there's so many units banned on his side, but he completely changed the playstyles of this on the freaking 5th round. If you compare the 1st round and the 5th round, completely different. This is the power of World Championship mode. The units, he had the units. He brought the cleave out, and I thought he had no damage, but he did it. Congratulations, Shadowringer.